Welcome to Traveler's Rest. Okay, I was gonna play this, and I did play it for a while actually, but we're gonna restart. We're gonna restart so we can see the tutorial. And we're gonna do it right now. Do you wish to skip the tutorial? Cancel to not skip the tutorial. You hurry to finish your drink as another group of customers leaves the tavern. It seems the rest have gone as well, leaving you alone with your beer and the bill. After leaving a few silver coins on the table to pay for tonight's food and drink, you get ready to get up and go, but a voice from behind you makes you stop. Pardon me. I couldn't help but overhearing you speaking with your friends. You're completely right. King Cedric's death has been a great loss for the kingdom. Such a great man. Perhaps the best tavern keeper king of recent times, and a great friend. We were close, you know. Cedric often sought my impartial advice, and I, of course, was all too happy to give it to him. The man pulls a chair close and sits with you. Waiter, a couple of nice full pints, please. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Cedric? You see, Ryla was always the kingdom it is today. Well, it wasn't always the kingdom it was today. No. Before him, there were others. A long time ago. Yes. A long, long time ago.
Legends tell of a kingdom many years ago whose name has been lost to time. A place of prosperity and the good-hearted, blessed with peace. From her throne, the queen watched the passing of the seasons as bountiful harvests graced her beloved subjects. But nothing lasts forever, and the young queen soon fell gravely ill. The kingdom's prosperity faded with its queen, and not here long, the throne sat empty. For 7 days and 7 nights, the people of the kingdom held awake for her, with one question on everyone's lips. Who shall inherit the throne? With the kingdom in disarray, nobles assembled their hosts, and war ravaged those bounteous lands. Long years of despair reigned, but amidst the darkness, a spark of hope ignited far away from that devastated city. Rygar was a tough, weathered man, owner of a humble tavern called Traveler's Rest. In desperation, hundreds flocked to Rygar, pleading for food and shelter. He responded by taking them in under his protection. Rygar and the others built and worked the land, and the humble tavern became the wealthiest in the kingdom. His followers founded the Fellowship of Tavern Keepers and departed to spread his teachings. Thanks to Rygar, the kingdom recovered its former glory. Rygar was named the Tavern Keeper King, and the city was called Rylia, in honor of the man who had brought hope back again. On his deathbed, he told his disciples with a smile, "Only one who has served 1,000 times can be worthy of being served." With him gone, the Fellowship of Tavern Keepers decided who should be the next king peacefully, just as their leader would have wanted. Neither blood nor riches would ever rule over Rylia. Since then, the Tavern Keeper's king's legacy has lived on, keeping the kingdom strong and prosperous for centuries. Now, the castle's horns are blaring, and that can only mean one thing. The Fellowship of Tavern Keepers has been summoned. The most capable in the realm are preparing for what is to come. Who can surpass the rest of the members of the Fellowship for honor and glory.
Intense. Oh dear, I got a bit carried away there. Exactly. I think I've lost count of how many beers we've had. What? You think you can go up against the Fellowship? You're out of your mind. Those people are elite. Their skills far surpass those of us common folk. So your mind is set. Okay, you've got guts. To be honest, I've already given up. But I believe in you. Ever since we first met, I could sense you had something special in you. This is destiny. Turns out, I was just talking to the owner of a fabulous tavern very close to the city. If you really want it, it's yours. No dream is too big. The price? Well, keep in mind, we're not talking about just any old establishment. This tavern is a total dump in comparison. How about 1,000 gold coins? That's all your savings? Oh, no matter then. I knew deep down you were all talk. I'm sure I'll find someone else who will. Oh, all right. I've got the deed right here. I just need your signature. Splendid! That was the best purchase you ever made. Although I should warn you about a couple things first. You see, on your journey, you'll encounter various... Are you feeling all right? You don't look too good. Maybe you should rest. I think we're already very... Hey, wake up! Just as I promised, right before nightfall. Hey. Holverconti is still hardly a young colt. Be nice. You're not feeding that horse enough. We're here! Get out of my carriage now. Hello? I think today I'm just gonna be Jay. I don't know. This beard's a little out of control. Go with the 5 o'clock shadow. Yeah, I'm liking that. There you go. Very working man. Stylish working man, though. Somewhere in that area, and then let's black or purple it up a little bit. Let's see here. We're not going to spend a ton of time on this. Okay. I don't know what this button will do, so we're not going to click on it. Let's rock. There you are. I thought you had fallen asleep. This is your stop, my friend. Honestly, I can't imagine what brings you to this godforsaken I mean, you bought the tavern? Have you lost your I mean, it's looking pretty good at closer look. It has a certain charm. Rustic, that's it. Nothing that can't be fixed with a good lick of paint. Well then, I'm afraid we must part ways now. I still have some business to attend to in the city. I'm sure we'll meet again very soon. Welcome to your new property. There is much you can do with your land, but for now, it would be best to check the inside of the building. Right, so I'm not going to read all of this, but basically the previous owner, non-payment of agreed a quarterly debt on the purchase, right? And then they get a second notice, and then they get an eviction notice, and then the guy paid them 250 gold. So he made 750 gold on us. What was that? Insolent mortal, who dares to disturb my slumber? This place is forbidden. I won't allow filthy looters to defile this tavern. I'm not a looter. Silence! Do not try to deceive me. This tavern has stood for centuries and will remain that way. Leave now, trespasser. Actually, it's you who's on my property. What? I'm its new owner. Here's the deed. I can't believe it. Fine, wait a moment. Alright, lad. You've clearly been tricked. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but this tavern has no future, trust me. I've watched countless owners pass through its doors, each worse than the last. Unfortunately, my contract obliges me to serve its current owner, but believe me, we're not friends, and this isn't the beginning of a great adventure. Save us both some time and leave this place. You're a magic cat. How dare you? I'm Maya Bogart, the guardian of this tavern since before your great-great-grandparents were even born. I merely present its form. I merely present in this form so your puny mortal mind can bear it. Rude. But that's beside the point. Have you listened to a word I've said? Yes. And? I'm not leaving. I like this tavern. What the hell is wrong with him? Listen, it's very late. If you head down the corridor, you'll find an old bed. You can sleep the night there, but don't get too comfortable. I want you out at first light. Understand? If you have any questions, click on the question mark next to your quests or press P. The question mark next to your quest or press P. That way you can learn your current objective without having to bother me further. Oh, I got to the quest log too quick. Right, so they're just saying when you use the tavern's bed, you end your day. When you sleep, your game will be saved automatically. It's the only time you can save, by the way. Mind your sleep schedule, because if you don't sleep before 3 a.m., you'll faint from exhaustion and you'll miss a great part of the following day. Standard cozy rules as far as that goes. Don't touch that. That chest belongs to someone very important to me. I don't want anyone else's on it, please. All right, all right. I guess he's not going to let me go into the cellar either, huh? Oh, it's blocked. Okay. You're finally up. Listen, I'm sorry about last night, but I was being serious. As you can see, this tavern isn't what it was. I know it's disappointing, but I'm afraid the previous owner swindled you. Now that you've had some more time to think it through, you really should leave. I already told you, I'm not leaving. Well, good luck. I won't be helping you one bit. Even if you take a mop from the chest in the bedroom and clean the floor and tables, you'll never see me again. Uh-huh. No, I was going to run out and grab some water, but whatever. I'm going to try my best just to follow instructions. Very tough for me, but we're going to give it a shot. Look at that. It seems like you're not that useless after all. Thank you for everything you've done. But a bit of mopping and cleaning some dirty dishes won't fix this tavern. I distinctly remember you saying I'd never see you again. Insolent fiend! I've only deigned to appear to you because... It's none of your business. The tavern being a bit cleaner doesn't mean you're going to get any customers. For starter, you should move the benches next to the table. How do you expect people to come in if there isn't any place to sit? Right, so they just want us to move the stuff around. I know how to move stuff around. Can I move this table? And then... because I kind of want... something like that. I mean, it might as well be close. Though, it's a little bit more of a trek to deliver stuff here from behind the bar. Maybe I should put it over here. That's somewhat better, but still rather dull, don't you think? Not that I care, but I found some decorations inside one of the boxes. Do what you want with them. Throw them in the bin if all I care. Let's put this over here. Just so when you're back here getting food, it's a shorter trip to here as opposed to getting food and then having to run all the way over here. Dirty and dingy decorations. Wait, what? Oh. Ha, I moved the stuff from my inventory into the box. I was wondering why they gave us another bucket. The answer is they didn't give us another bucket. Rather depressing, don't you think? This place looks like a crypt. Perhaps we could fix that with a bit of light. I know, take these candles. If customers can't see what they're eating, they'll get upset. Make sure there's always some source of light at their tables to keep them happy. That's better. Though I should warn you, candles will gradually get consumed if till nothing remains of them. Make sure you have enough to replace them when this happens, because I can't spend my life continuously handling your new candles. Well, I could, but I won't. Well, now this place looks splendid. Now it looks like a real tavern. What? If you dislike my old furniture that much, you could buy your own. Why don't you? This is what I have for now, so deal with it. Anyway, the decor hardly matters now. Here's the key to the cellar. There should be some beer in the barrels below. You'll have to fetch it if you want something to serve. Oh, I should say, I haven't been down there in a long time. If you would, bring the mop in case you have to deal with any of the horrible rats. Rat meat. Ugh. Foul smelling beer. Not fit for human digestion. Ha 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 ha. I get it. You made quite a racket down there. Did you find the beer? Yes, and I got rid of the rats. What? You killed them? How could you? I was only kidding earlier. Poor Mr. Racticus. Just got married. I'm pulling your leg. I'm sure we can make good use of that rat meat. Have you seen the crafting room left of the bedroom? Meet you there. See those two tables in front of you? The left one with the knives is the food prep table. The one on the right with the frying pans is the oven. Some dishes require complex ingredients that you have to prepare at the food table first. But seeing what you did with those rats, I'm not leaving you alone with a knife, so let's try something simple first. What about rat skewers? Should be easy. Don't let all the grease and grime throw you off. That's what really gives the dishes some flavor. Hey, do you want to learn how to run a tavern or not? If you happen to be carrying some ribeye steaks in your pocket, now's the time to whip them out. That's what I like to hear. Try not to overdo them. I like my rat medium rare. Rat kebabs. That's it. Nice and crisp on the outside and juicy on the inside. Let's go back to the dining room before they get cold. Okay, see that table left of the bar with a book on top? That's the tavern's menu. When you add new dishes to it, customers will order them to eat. Go on, approach the menu table and press E to add the rat skewers. Hurry up, my stomach is rumbling. I just want to check to see if we've got these. Yeah, the quests are showing up. In a previous playthrough, I lost track of the quests and I got kind of locked. What are you doing just standing there? You don't mean to serve rat skewers with a nice drink to wash them down. Any idea how thirsty rat meat can make you? Drinks must be added to one of two types of dispensers from the taps. At the bar, you can only serve carbonated drinks like beers, while from the kegs, you can serve any kind of drink. It's pretty simple. Even you should be able to remember it. Come on. Add the beers to the taps and we can get started. Great. Looks like everything is finally ready. Give me a moment. It's been a long time since I've done this. What do you think? I know, right? You should see your face. Looks like you're beginning to understand who you're dealing with. And that's not all. I just need to concentrate a bit and... Ooh, that was harder than I thought. I hope I can remember which one's the original. Anyway, where were we? All right. As I was saying, customers won't just drop in any time they like. For people to come to your tavern, first you need to be open. Click on the open screen to open and close the tavern. That said, you choose when to close the tavern. First, last orders will be called. This means no new customers will arrive, and the ones that have already been served will leave once they've finished until the tavern closes on its own. Let's do a test and open the tavern so your first customers can begin to arrive. All right. So there's your open. Then we just serve some rat skewers to folks. Then they want us to kind of understand the eating cycle and all those types of details. As people eat and drink in the tavern, the floor and tables may start to get dirty. When this happens, you'll have to clean them so your reputation among your customers doesn't decline. You may at times feel the urge to strangle them for making a mess, but remember, that's not the kind of service we provide here. At least not for free. Ooh. What's this? There's nothing to drink in this tavern. Bring out the beer. Unlike foods, drinks can be ordered from the bar or tables. When you see an order, the drink they're asking for will appear on the color label, matching the dispenser where you've kept it. That makes things a lot easier. To serve it, yeah, so this blue, and each one of these taps, if they had something in it, would be different colors. Hold E to add it to your tray. Use E with the customer at the bar or at the table to serve it. In the action bar, you can see the drinks you've added to the tray. If you hold R, you'll empty the tray, and the drinks will automatically return to the dispensers where you can get them again. Oh, okay. All right, we got 2 drinks ready to go. La la la. Here we go. We got to serve 5 of these foul-smelling beers. All right, I'm totally ready. Let's make it happen. Like, are you ready to have a beer? Do you want a beer yet? Do you want a beer? Another rat kebab. You ready for a beer? Hurry up. Hurry up and want a beer. Uh-oh. Sometimes the customer will be dissatisfied with the service and begin to complain. When this happens, it's best to approach them and try to calm them with E. Give it a go, and best of luck. Though knowing myself, it may not be enough. Ah, well, looks like that didn't help much. Sometimes words aren't enough. It's time for action. Select the mop and hit her with the F to throw her out. Don't worry, I'll barely feel a thing. I'll barely feel a thing. Ah, easy for me to say. Ow, take it easy, that hurt. Well, now that the angry customer has left, you can keep serving the rest. So far, you've viewed the basics of running the tavern, serve food, drink, clean tables, and dealing with rowdy customers. Keep practicing for a while, and remember, you can review the information from the tutorial in the encyclopedia in the pause menu. Deplete your stock of foul-smelling beers. Oh boy, that's 4 more beers. I am typically not a tutorial person, but I think we'll make this the 0-0 episode and give everybody opportunity to see the tutorial. And once we get out of here, we'll see where they put us. And then we'll be able to really dig into farming and things like that. Try to set ourselves up for success long term. But first, we've got to deplete all of the rest of these beers. We got 1 more to go. No more beer. I was barely getting started. If you run out of stock, people will keep ordering food and drink. I can create magical gruel, which will feed your customers, but it tastes rather bland. I doubt you'll make much money on it. Yes, it's a rather curious power. I learned this spell on one of my trips to... Oh, never mind. The point is, that with drinks, there's not much that can be done. If you have nothing in your taps or kegs, people will ask for glasses of water. I know, completely devoid of taste, but you humans seem to love it. Remember, the empty bucket you picked up from the chest, go outside and fill it at the well. Once it's full, add it to the keg so you can serve glasses of water to your customers. Let's just get the 4 glasses of water we need to complete this tutorial out of the way. Order water so we can get out of the tutorial already. I'm so full. I'd say we're done for the day. It's best that you close and we'll get some rest. I still have a few things to tend to. Although, if you want to keep practicing, open the tavern again and I'll create more copies, but I recommend you go to bed. Tomorrow, a tough day awaits. Rest well. Do I care? I'm going to close it all the way. Get out! It's like not even going to count against my reputation anyway. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Come on, we've got a long day ahead. If you want to open the tavern, there's lots of things that we need to prepare. What things? Look, I admit those rat skewers weren't half bad, but surely you didn't expect to attract much of a clientele with rat meat and spoiled beer, right? I pulled some strings in the city. So far, I need you to take this shopping list and collect some provisions. I'm flat broke. I know. I used some savings to pay for it all. When you speak to the vendors, they'll give you what I've ordered, without asking you for any money. Don't get used to it, though. I'm not handing you my gold every time you need it, you hear me? Got it. Follow the road to the west and pick up everything on the list. You'll find a lot of it on the market, but you'll also have to get some supplies from the sawmill, the forge, and the city's own tavern. Once you've got it all, come back here and we'll get to work. Almost forgot. Be careful with Raya and Laya. They're good people, but a bit strange. Don't let them talk your head off. I went into the town from the west, but they put me in from the south. Let's see. I think we know wherever these people are. I'm just gonna go straight to them. Hello! Oh, what comes next? Oh yeah, welcome to Otto & Sons Butcher Shop. The best cuts of meat in the city at the best price. My name's Chuck. my dad recently put me in charge of the business, and I'm still getting the hang of it. It's been a bit hard, but I'm going to show him I can handle it. Sorry, I'm getting off track. What can I do for you? I think it's the first time I've seen you at the shop. Would you like to try our veal cutlets? They're finger-licking good. Come on, Chuck. What are you going on about? An order? Oh yeah, wait a second. I must have written it down here. Ah, here it is. Okay, I see, yes. I have it ready. An order in Maya's name. Already paid for. Yes, this is it. Here you go. You're getting a premium selection. The meat is so tender that it will melt in your mouth no matter how you prepare it, whether it's stewed, grilled, or braised. This is making me hungry. Do you think my dad will get angry if I take a short lunch break? It is a problem with these games. They get me hungry as well. Welcome! No doubt you're the new owner of the tavern outside the city. Poor thing buying a rundown dump. It's certainly been a bold acquisition. The tavern has been closed for years, but I'm sure with my help and a fine touch here and there, soon businesses will be booming. As will my income. But where are my manners? I'm Agatha, the most famous decorator in the whole city. My furniture and items adorn the most extravagant homes and businesses in the realm. If what you need is good taste, you're in the right place. What do you say? May I interest you in a pair of sculptures? How about some elegant contemporary paintings to liven up the place? Or perhaps something more practical, some tables and chairs to increase the tavern's capacity. The truth is I have no money. You don't have money? Then what are you wasting my time for? I have customers to attend to. Very important customers. I've come to pick up the order. Ah, you should have led with that. Let's see. An order in the name of Maya. If I'm not mistaken. I see, here it is. Paper coasters, rug, and 3 candle holders, right? What a paltry order. Oh. Here you go. I suppose you got to start somewhere, but I assure you won't get very far if you only buy the most basic items. Customers need to be wowed. The more you decorate, the more satisfied your customers will be. And don't forget, I have everything you need. Just come here to my stall and ask about my wares. Don't come back with empty pockets. So then you've got Raya and Laya. Maybe it's Ria and Leah. Who knows? Look, Laya, we've got a customer. I think it's not just a customer. It must be Maya's new little mouse. What's that kitty up to now? What a mischievous kitty. Look at him. The poor thing doesn't even know why he's here. He's scared stiff. If you're a good little mouse, you've got nothing to be afraid of. Of course not. We help good mice, but the bad ones... Okay, they are talking my head off. How boring. Why is this the only place we can play? See, Ryan, now he wants to know. Now he's curious, but you shouldn't have asked because curiosity killed the cat. Bahaha. Oh my, what a proud little mouse. Look, Leah, he wants to leave without saying goodbye to us. Oh, the order is all the tools, so that's nice. You can visit us anytime. A friend of Kitty is a friend of Ryan and Laya. Of course. What else would the little mouse... Where else would the little mouse get his plants and seeds? Only bad mice would get them from the competition. He wouldn't do that to us. Would he? No, of course not. He's a good little mouse. Let's see if we can see what's in the shop here. Yeah, so this is where we're going to spend a good chunk of our money buying seeds. I'm just curious if there's any... Okay, there's a good range here. So, to start, we would want something for the keg, something for the tap. So that's like maybe tea. Tea would be easy. We might want to get some sugar because that's going to be high quality. And then we'd get some grain, like some wheat. And then maybe some grapes so we can make some wine. We'll try to spread it around to start. You've come for vegetables. And then here we can just buy the vegetables straight up. But none of that matters right now because we don't have money. And then the rest of the people, and you can look at this map. Oh, they want us to go to the blacksmith. Okay, we'll go to the blacksmith. Forgot about the blacksmith. But yeah, that map shows you the places in the city that you can actually go to and talk to. Good day. I think it's the first time I've seen you around these parts. Of course I'm right. I'd never forget a face. I'm Hallmund? I know. Funny name for a funny man. What brings you to our fort? Just having a look, or did you come to pick up an order? Well, never mind. Either way, you've come to the right place. My lovely wife will attend to you inside. We run the business together, as well as beautiful. She is the best artisan in the city. Our work won't let you down. As for me, well, not putting on airs, but I'm very good with the forge too. I usually in charge of the tools. Give me some good materials and I'll make you an axe that can slice an anvil in half. Okay, so he's got more tools. I thought we just picked up some tools though. Let's check our inventory. Booba. Yeah. You're finally here. Clive, what took you so long? I've been waiting for new minerals for... Hold on, you're not Clive. Who the hell are you and what are you doing in my forge? Ah, say no more. Yes, of course. You're a tavern guy. So, when I'm working, I get so focused. I'm sorry. Sorry! When I'm working, I get so focused. I often forget everything else. It's the heat of the flames, the tapping of the hammer. This is paradise, don't you think? You'll soon get it. I'm Petra. Me and my husband run this shebang. I'm guessing from your order you're interested in learning the ways of the forge. Good choice. Soon you'll know how to hammer beauty from sad little bar of metal. You have my word. Smelter, a pick, a blacksmith table. Okay. Here you go. With this, you should have everything you need to begin. Smithing is no walk in the park, but you've come to the right place. With my help and Hall's, you should work metal as if it were clay. Good luck, my friend. And sorry about earlier. The flames of the forge make us so passionate and sometimes we get carried away. We might be fiery, but we're friendly. Really. Anything you need, you can ask me or my beau. He's the stud working outside. He also knows all there is to know about forging weapons and tools. Okay, what else are you selling? Forging tank, candelabra, blacksmith table, smelter. Alright. Those ornamental armor. All right, visiting the guy in the tavern. Amos, how are ya? It's you, right? Welcome to the Last Swig, the best tavern in, well, I bet you can guess the rest. You okay? Me? Yeah, of course. You don't seem too happy. What do you mean? I'm beside myself with joy. Isn't this the face of a man who has it all? Large table, some cannons, some lager yeast. Well, you were right here for an order, right? here you are. If you need anything else from for your tavern, come by or not, I don't care. I don't understand. You supply the competition? Money is money. I have a whole bunch of furniture and workstations gathering dust in the attic. For a fair price, they're all yours. In any case, I wouldn't get too excited. That tavern of yours has passed through many hands, but it always ends up the same. If you want a piece of advice from the old hand, just quit while you're ahead. The lower you set your expectations, the less painful the fall. But it's up to you. Thanks, I guess. The time of dreams and great tavern keepers is over. The Fellowship controls all the biggest establishments in the realm, leaving the rest of us poor sods to settle for the leftovers. Well, good luck. You're gonna need it. Remember, if you ever need more ingredients, we're right here every day of the year. Except for the days in which we're closed. Oh, there's an upstairs. Woody always gets a bit miffed when he sees me with this pipe. He's been telling me for years I need to quit, but I just can't. Well, a couple of puffs and I'll get back to work. Huh. I didn't know there was an upstairs. Well, I kind of saw it, but I never tried to use it as a traversal. Welcome to the workshop. What do you need? Have you come for the tools, blueprints? I'm sure he can help you, although we're pretty swamped right now. Hold on, you're the new owner of the tavern outside the city, right? You're a brave man. I've passed by a couple of times, and that place is falling apart. But don't let that stop you. I'm just like you. Where others see nothing but a wreck, I see a canvas to work upon. I'm rooting for you. Oh, sorry. I'm Woody, the head carpenter. Since old Oak retired, I'm the one in charge of keeping all this afloat. Well, enough chit-chat. You're here to pick up an order, aren't you? Your friend was here yesterday. She was a bit odd, but really convincing. I got everything you asked for, although, of course, they won't do you any good if you don't know what to do with them. Carpentry is not easy, but it can be incredibly rewarding once you get the hang of it. If you need advice, new machines made, or odd blueprint, I'm your man. Drop by the shop anytime, and I'll lend you a hand. Oh, don't thank me. I help you now, and you can help me another day. People like us must support each other, board by board and nail by nail. I'm sure that old tavern will be good as new in no time. So this guy, he has a bunch of items to sell and a bunch of recipes that you can buy. So I'm going to try to focus on buying recipes from him. We'll make the stuff ourselves. I mean, when they say it's run down, they're not kidding. There you are. You took your time. I was starting to think you weren't coming back. All right then. Do you have everything we need? Customers come to the tavern for delicious meals and drinks. How about a bit of grilled steak? Can you manage that? I know, pan-seared, easy enough, right? Go to the oven, prepare a few dishes of grilled steak. In the oven, you can cook various dishes. As you've seen already with red skewers, some recipes can't be modified and just need to have all the ingredients needed to make it. However, with other recipes, you can choose different ingredients to create unique variations. In this case, we must prepare a grilled steak with beef. As you can see, you now have the grilled steak recipe. There are some recipes that are unmodifiable, and so all you have to do is select it when you have enough ingredients in the inventory or in nearby chests. When you select the recipe that do use modifiers, however, you have to choose which ingredients you'll add to them. Different ingredients will change the dish's value, so check them thoroughly before confirming and making the dish. To start with, let's make some grilled beefsteak. Fire up the stove. They gave us both chicken and beef. We had to make sure we used the right ingredient. That's the food sorted. While it's getting done, we'll start making our new beer. See that table with the Seb next to it? That's the malting machine. The first step is to malt the grain we're going to use. Approach it and select malt recipe, and then choose wheat to begin the process. That's it. Now we have to just let it settle. In the meantime, let's go outside. I want to show you something. Like I was saying, the key to success when running a tavern is knowing how to manage your time and your products. Now we're preparing a few things, but when we open, customers will deplete our stocks soon enough. Of course, you can go to the city for ingredients or anything you need, but if you want to maximize your profits, the best thing for us to do is to produce our own ingredients. Really, we'll have given you a few seeds already, right? No time like the present to start working our crop fields. Choose an area and make sure it's clear of weeds with the scythe. The last thing you need is weeds creeping all over your crops. Once the area is clear, you can use the shovel to remove the grass from it and then till the soil with a hoe. If there's any obstacle in the way, try to remove it with your new tools. I've been meaning to get around to it myself, but you know, I've been really busy these past few centuries. I think we're going to try to skip a step. Now, let's see here. I think we could start a pretty big garden right in this area. I think I'm going to do a little cheesy though and see if we can place this. So we've got all this grass in the way, but if we place this, it takes the grass away. That saves us a whole bunch of steps. What we can't save though is the tilling. Oh wait, I'm in build mode. Then we gotta go into this mode. Oh, it's just not letting me till this little area here for whatever reason. Yeah, and see that cheesery isn't counting against the clearing. Let's go up here and clear some spaces. We'll have two gardens. We'll have one here, and then we'll have one up here. We'll get to this one later, though. With those twiggy arms, I didn't think you had it in you, honestly. Now, the hard part's over. You just need to water the soil before planting seeds. Here, I had this watering can I kept somewhere. Select it, press F to water the tilled soil. Once it's moist, select the seeds and plant them with F. So you know what? I don't want to do that. right away. Ooh, I can till even over that far. Okay. I'm going to spend some extra time making a really big garden here. Hopefully this first part of this tutorial doesn't include things that we have to do during the day, because we're going to abuse this and make a really nice garden. Even if we only have 5 seeds. It's like that one little space next to this rock is forbidden. All right. That's a nice garden area. Now, let's get the watering can out. Watering can. Let's put this over here and put you right there. And we'll just plant, if I can get it, there we go. And then we'll plant some hops. This one is plant once, harvest multiple times. So you can make a lot of money off of those. Well done. You can also grow fruit trees. They don't need planting in tilled soil nor watering. They won't even die once their season is over. They're a real marvel. What a shame they're so hard to acquire. When you go to the city, ask Rhea about tree sprouts. She may be odd, but if there's one thing she enjoys more than torturing her customers, it's spending hours talking about fruit trees. Same difference, really. I guess we could put a nice round of trees kind of here, right? And then we'll go above these rocks that you can't remove. And then we'll put more garden up here, and then we'll put more trees up here. So with that said, we should probably get rid of these weeds. One less thing to worry about. Let's get back inside and see you in the crafting room. All right, okay. Yeah, this is way more garden than than the game wanted us to build, but I don't care. I want a big garden. There you are. It's time to continue making drinks. Be warned, not everyone is cut out for the art of beer making. The subtle nuances, getting the consistency right. There are many details that could turn your drinks into a nectar of the gods or ruin them completely. It all's up to you. Well, at least you've got the right attitude for it. Pick up the wheat malt. Remember, we've started preparing something earlier. Take it to the fermentation tank. That thing that looks like a stone oven. To the left of the malting machine. There's a whole world of drinks out there with which you could satisfy your customers, but for now, lager is the best bet. Once you have the ingredients, it's very simple. It's a very similar process to making dishes. You just need to select the recipe, choose the ingredients, and confirm, start making it. Go ahead. Okay, we need to get some water. There we go. Great job. We've almost got everything you need. As well as food and drink, we need materials to fix up the tavern. I hope you're ready for some backbreaking work. You've probably noticed, but all of our work has been used up the crafter's fuel supply. We need to add more fuel to keep things making things. And we can hardly open the tavern to the public in its current state. It might hold some charm for some, but I suspect you'd rather attract customers with at least a couple of coins to rub it together. We haven't even begun and we're already behind schedule. How about we go outside and get started? Well, why don't you teleport me with you and then we can move faster? Making me use my mortal legs. We need some wood planks and firewood. Luckily, Woody has given you the sawmill. To place it, you need an area free of obstacles. Use the scythe to clear the weeds and the axe to fell any trees in the way. Then, place the sawmill to create a carpentry zone. Once you have it, you can also place the stump with an axe inside this new zone. put that carpentry zone down. Where is it? I see this one. I remember that one. Carpentry zone. Sawmill. There we go. We're going to want this workbench as well. Probably the axe first. Nice. Now we need some wood to process. Use your axe to chop down some trees and remove some wood obstacles. Once you have enough, approach the newly placed sawmill stump to craft your materials. Excellent. Now we need some iron nails. 5 pieces of iron ore should suffice. Use your pickaxe to mine them from the metal loads you see around. Also, we need fuel for the smelter. So while you're at it, mine some coal from the coal. Alright. I would get some of this other stuff, but it's getting late. We're almost done. Just as the carpentry zone, we have to establish a smithing zone. To do so, place the smelter in the free area and then the blacksmith table in the same area. Like I said before, you'll need fuel to use them, so once they're placed, approach them and press Q to add fuel of whichever type and begin crafting the bars. Uh-oh. What's in the way? There we go. Well, you look at that burn. At this rate, we'll have some iron bars ready in no time. Until they're done, we cannot make any iron nails. So in the meantime, you should place the stone workstation. Is this all really necessary? Of course it is. Running a tavern takes a lot more than just standing behind a bar. If you think you can get your business to succeed selling rats and third-rate beer, well, good luck with that. All right. I'll do what you say. That's what I like to hear. Now clear the area and place the stone workstation already and craft those iron nails at the blacksmith table once you've got the iron bars made. Uh-oh. I am having trouble accessing my inventory. Oh, am I in build mode? Oh, I guess we're going to bed. We can continue this tutorial in the morning. I don't know if I'm going to have any more. We'll just put it right here. Kind of like right here. And then we'll craft the nails. Hey, what happened to our bars? I feel like I'm kind of in tutorial mode, but not tutorial mode at the same time. Now that's what I'm talking about. Our beers should be ready. We should head back inside. Meet you in the crafting room. Aha, you should have seen your face. Never gets old. Hey, okay. Now, seriously, it's the moment of truth. The beers we started crafting should be ready now. Approach the fermentation tank and pick up the beers if you haven't done so already. Though I should warn you, alcoholic beverage can't be served fresh out of the tank. Any drink with alcohol you craft needs to be aged before it can be served. Aging drinks doesn't just strengthen their flavor, it raises their value too. There are different stages of aging. So the longer you wait, the better your drink will turn out. The good news is it's pretty simple. All you have to do is go to the cellar and add the drinks to the aging barrel. Yes, the same ones you got the foul-smelling beers from. Let's go down and remember to bring the beers that you're going to age. For some recipes like cheeses and alcoholic drinks require aging before they can be sold. An item that needs to be aged will be marked as unaged and cannot be sold. To age newly crafted beers, go to the cellar and open one of the aging barrels. Each barrel can store up to 30 beers of the same type. Once the beers have been added, you can just wait. Beers have 4 stages of aging, from unaged to Grand Reserve. Each stage increases the selling price by 10%. Ooh, wow. All right, you have the beers with you, right? Now, you just need to approach the aging barrel and interact with them. Add the beers you want to age, and the process will begin on its own. That's it. Now it's just a matter of time. While the beers are aging, we should put together more materials to repair the tavern. You can take care of that, right? At least you should know everything you need to know by now to get everything we need. Take this list and craft everything on it. Once you do, come and see me again and we can begin. 5 polished stones, huh? So we'll make this the work area. We'll make this the garden and tree and growing area. All this will be garden and fruiting trees. And then we'll make this the tree forest area over here. And then down south, we'll probably make this the barn chicken coop area. That's kind of a high level sketch as far as what we want to do. We're getting a good chunk of saplings. I'm going to replant those. Wait, you have it already? Wow, you're efficient. Very good. Let's not waste any time. Ready to begin rebuilding? Let's go. That's the spirit. I hope you haven't made any plans, because this is going to take a while. All right. 77 new recipes available. I'm exhausted, but it looks like we're done. It's been ages since I've seen the tavern look so immaculate. It's wonderful. We've done an amazing job. Listen, I'll admit I had you all wrong. You're not so bad after all. Anyway, enough chit-chat. We're almost ready to open. A few more details and you'll be an official tavern keeper. Before anything else, we should harvest the crops. Remember those crops you planted a few days ago? Go back there and pick them, why don't you? Shouldn't give you any trouble. Just approach the ready crop and use E. Though now I think of it, not all crops are harvested that way. Wheat and other grain will be harvested with the scythe. Bah, don't worry about that. Collect the crops and just enjoy yourself. There's nothing more satisfying than reaping the fruits of one's labor. Perfect. We can make a lot of things with all that. I'm sure you've noticed that some crops died once you harvest them, while others remain. Some crops yield multiple harvests while they're alive. You just need to make sure you water them every 3 days to keep the soil moist. Oh look, the poor tea crops are completely dry. How about you water them again to revive them? Remember that dry crops stop growing and yielding. Much better still, crops don't die if you don't water them. They just stop growing. Crops only die in the seasons change and they can't be grown in the new season. When that happens, the plant will wither and you'll have to use the scythe to free its spot. Do you follow? I think that's all. Moment of truth. Let's see what that beer of ours is like after aging. Meet you in the cellar. Your beer you made has reached the maximum level of aging, and now we have Grand Reserve beer to serve to our new customers. Well, that's brilliant, but that's way easier than normal. Aged or not, bad beer is still bad beer. I'm not about to let you serve any old things, so we should taste it first. Gods have mercy on my soul, beloved parents, soon we shall reunite. Farewell, lad. Remember me as I live, beautiful and pure of heart. This is delicious. You like it? Yes, it's all right, I suppose. You've passed. We're ready to open. Let's go. No time to lose. Wow, they really did give you your first one to be an instant Grand Reserve. That's nice. We'll add beer to the tap. Here I am again. This time, the time has come to open the tavern. The first thing you must do is prepare your products. Add the dishes you wish to serve to the menu and the beers you've crafted to one of the taps. That's it. Remember how to open the tavern, right? You just have to click on the sign under the clock or press O for the customers to start showing up. Go ahead, do the honors, and let's keep our fingers crossed. Look, a first customer. All right, nobody panic. This is different when we practiced earlier with the rat skewer. See the bar over the action bar? That's the tavern's reputation. When a customer leaves, the tavern's reputation will rise or fall according to the service they were given. Things like attending to them quickly, keeping the tavern clean, and decorating the dining room will increase your reputation. Forcing everyone out at closing time or letting the tavern get too cold or tables too dark will decrease reputation. Well, let's not waste another minute. Serve customers and let's see how it goes. Now that you're dealing with real customers, everything you learn to give the best service possible. Pay attention to their orders and serve them quickly, be it at the bar or the tables. Also keep in mind that the floor and tables will get dirty over time. You must see to the cleanliness of your tavern if you wish to gain reputation. If you are left with any questions, you can always check the encyclopedia and the pause menu. All right, we'll do that in a second. I want to get some more beer going, or at least some more malt. These guys are really focused on water. Well, I guess it's free. Unlimited profits. How many people can we have in here at once? Oh, 12. So we need another big table. I'm trying to decide how we can best get the big table. We can only make the small table. I guess we'll end up having to make a small table. Wouldn't want to wait until we had the big table. So now I'm left wishing that somebody would make a mess so we can clean it, so we can complete this quest. Oh, we've got another large table. Well, why didn't they tell me to put that down before we started? Can't put down new tavern or new tables while the tavern's open, so we're gonna have to wait. One of you guys wants a beer. I can feel it. Nope, I was wrong. Pretty straightforward. We just need to have somebody else make a floor stain so we can clean it. Oh, we don't have water on us. Somebody order a beer already. $1 silver for water, 4 silver for beer. Boy, these guys are very cleanly. They're not causing the floor stain that I need so I can finish this tutorial. Get out of here. You don't like it? Get out. There we go. Floor stain, finally. What a strong breeze. See the icon on the lower right? That means the customers are feeling cold, and that will decrease reputation. When that happens, you should light the fireplace to raise the temperature. Also, the fireplace will consume fuel, so make sure you have enough in it to keep it lit as long as you need to. If the temperature rises and it's still lit, customers will feel too hot, which isn't good either. Come on, light it before our customers freeze to death. Alright. Much better. Now service can continue as normal. Remember, if you run out of food or drink, you can mix more with the ingredients you've obtained. I'm afraid I can't help you there. I've always been more of a hunter than a cook, but perhaps this old recipe book can help you. I'm sure you'll find some useful recipes within. If you need more ingredients or you want to decorate the tavern some more, you can go to the city to get whatever you need. Now that you've got some money coming in, anything is possible. That's all for now, little bird. Time to spread your wings. Make sure you always have meals prepared to give the best service you can. If you manage both, you'll raise the tavern's reputation in no time. You know what? I think we're gonna close. We need to close so we can put this other table in. Start making some more beer. Do I have a... No. Okay. Just want to make sure. Thought I might have had a logger on me. Let's add to the decor. We don't need these plant fibers. So now we've upped our capacity and we've got a little bit more decor going on. How much reputation do we need? 500 rep. I typically don't like to stay open at night, but I think we'll just grind this out, level up our reputation. Excuse me. Let me reach in here and put another candle on this table. We're getting 48 reputation on the positive side. So we should be good once this crew leaves. I'd like to see us at 2 gold. I want to put 2 rounds of the lager in place, because each time you make lager in the fermentation tank, it makes 20, at least at my current skill level. But the aging barrels can take 30. So we're going to want to fill the aging barrels. Especially at the start, since we don't have a ton of aging barrels. Once we get the aging barrels, and I don't know, you probably still want to keep it as efficient as possible. Not enough fuel. Nobody's willing to be calmed down. Everybody wants to be in a place where they're doing extra. Oh no, we're out of everything. +2 reputation? Jeez. Alright, we got the level up. mean, we could grind this out and just make 1 silver on water, but I think we're going to call it. And then we're going to try to decide tomorrow the best crops to pick starting a new season like we are. I think we're in a pretty good spot, though. Oh. Go on, don't be a coward. Enter and prove you're worthy. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, well, truly try not to think about it. All right. You have nothing to fear. What? I was just going to open the... I don't understand what this is. Enter and prove you're worthy. Oh, there's a bug probably happening. I think the cat is sitting there, but the cat's not sitting there. Alright, this is officially last call. Alright, you're the last call. Okay, you're the last call. Alright, the guy that's sitting... Okay, the 2 people sitting at the table. They're the last call. Hey, it's that tavern keeper I've been hearing about. Did you see your customer's faces? I can't remember the last time someone walked out the door looking that satisfied. You've impressed me, lad. I've been around town and people are already singing your praises. Anyway, I'm glad things are going well. Who knows, perhaps you'll be able to turn this tavern around. Of course, you did have a great teacher. Very true. Thank you for everything. Oh, shush. You're gonna make me blush. By the way, you never told me why you decided to buy this tavern. I'm going up against the Fellowship of the Tavern Keepers. Haha, okay, I deserve that. No, really, why a tavern? I told you, I'm gonna defeat the Fellowship. Listen, you do understand what you're saying. Members of the Fellowship have been perfecting their skills for years. A rookie like you doesn't stand a chance. Besides, fame and glory aren't reasons to get into this business, young man. Do you know what? Do you want to get yet another powerful, big-headed idiot? Rygar's teachings have been warped enough. That's not it. I want to help people make a difference. All right, follow me. Where are we going? A special place. You'll see once we get there. Here it is. Oh, this brings me back. This old slab. Where's the key? It's not a slab, you simpleton. It's a door. A door that's been sealed for a long, long time. The only thing you need to open the door is the right key. Where's the key? Right in front of you. Step inside. I need a moment. The path is clear. Time for your last test. But what's inside there? You'll have to see for yourself. If what you told me is true, this will help you achieve your goals. If it isn't, you're not worthy. Well, it's been nice knowing you. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. At the back of the cave, you'll find a portal. Cross it and let instinct guide you forth. Hey, there's some stuff I can collect. So this probably says the thing that, go on, don't be a coward. Enter and prove you're worthy. Yeah. So I was right. There was a little bit of a bug there. The cat wasn't there, but it was there. Is there some... Oh no! We're gonna... get hit with the sleepiness potion. Let's see if we can make it. Raise your glasses, custodians of the ancient legacy, for knowledge recorded will never fade from memory. Light the fire, Rygar's torch. Unlock your first recipe. Honestly, I like salad. It requires lettuce, which is the thing, but salad is a good one. You can grow all of the things locally. Oil. Well, technically you could grow the olive oil or coconut oil and the onion, the breadcrumbs. Yeah, you could grow that stuff too. Sausage requires you to have intestines. And we're too low level for that stuff. This one, the jam requires you to have bottles, and the butter requires you to have milk. Tomatoes, olive oil. No, not going there. Cream, again, you need milk. Turnip, spring onion, and meat broth. This one is turn up the heat. This one's not bad. I do like the sweet pie recipe, but it takes a lot of external stuff. I also like the savory pie, but that takes butter. I'm trying to be smart and get stuff we can actually make. Turnip and spring onions, and then meat broth. That might not be too bad. The problem is I don't know if turnips are good now. Spring onions are good now. Are these things we can make right away? We'll go with that. Well, we've unlocked our first recipe. We'll see if it's the right recipe. You're back, and in one piece. I knew from the moment I met you that you had it in you. But you wanted me to leave. That's just a test. Of course you passed. Now no one else has been able to light Rygar's torch in centuries. Perhaps you do stand a chance after all. So I'll be able to defeat the Fellowship? Well, it's still too early to tell. Perhaps with the help of a beautiful, experienced Bogart you might. What? You want me to stay with you and be your mentor? I'm not sure, lad. You know how busy I am. You don't have to if you don't want to. All right. You can stop begging. I know you've been completely lost without me. Back to work. Let's return to the tavern and see how you manage things on your own. Hey, we found a wild mushroom. That's good. All right, it's good to be back. The tavern really does look incredible. That said, if you want to challenge the Fellowship of Tavern Keepers, you need to raise your reputation to get their attention. I've given you some tips, but the rest is up to you. I'll try and see what I can do to find out about the current members of the Fellowship. In the meantime, keep doing what you've learned. Got it? Yes. All right. Let's hope the tavern is still standing when I get back. Try not to make too much of a mess of things, Ricky. $300 reputation, and that looks like a good place for us to go to bed. And that seems like a good place for us to call it. Yep, we're going to stop right there. I'm going to say that's the end of the tutorial. Thanks for hanging out. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a long series. It's more of a cozy side. So for those of you that wanted me to get back into the cozy, here's an opportunity. We're going to get into the cozy. I'll see you next time.